What's up, everyone? Welcome to Chef Venting. Today we're going to be talking about no more hamburgers in the restaurant. But before we get into it, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment. Again, like I'm not making this up. I am moving towards not having my signature hamburger or my other hamburger in the menu anymore. It's not going to be overnight. I'm going to probably do it. I'm going to do it around the same exact time that I go and switch over to offering the chef's tasting. This is coming with a lot of thought behind it. It's not something sporadic. It's something that I thought about before, that the hamburger becoming popular is a good thing and a bad thing. But now it's more of a bad thing because as I'm trying to move the restaurant to, the next level. I don't want the restaurant right now to be known as a hamburger place. And right now it's getting to that point that the hamburger is becoming very popular. Our signature hamburger is actually got voted as, one of this Instagrammer a while back. This is when basically the city of Philadelphia was shut down as far as the restaurants. So this is about over a year ago, probably around there. We got nominated with a bunch of hamburger places as having one of the better hamburgers in Philadelphia. So it was a Philadelphia Instagrammer that was looking for the best hamburger, and we got honorable mentions. He never went and tried our hamburger, but he mentioned us because I guess other people were mentioning our hamburger to him. And again, it felt nice to be mentioned, and even though it's whatever Instagram, whatever, and all, and it's not like a professional food critic, but it's nice that our customers felt that our hamburger is one of the best hamburgers in Philly. Very nice. But we're trying to offer other stuff. I don't want to get stuck, with the hamburger thing. And this is a good example that I'm going to tell you right now. I am going to tell you a good example. It's the same thing. I've opened up restaurants for other people, and we try to do a family restaurant. The owner had basically a brand new pizza oven and all installed into the restaurant. And the owner and I had a conversation. He wanted to have large pizza. First of all, the owner wanted to basically offer everything. And I can do everything, but I know that I can't do everything great, right? So I'm always the person that wants to do it. Let's do a small menu and let's do stuff, the best that we can. And instead of just trying to offer the world and do some stuff okay and some stuff good and some stuff is just getting done. So he was able to find, a pizza guy that was, made very good pizza. But we are offering everything. I mean, he wants to offer, the steaks, the shrimp scampi, not shrimp scampi, but, lobster. He wants to offer everything, and then have all these pizza options. And I tried to get him out of that whole thing. Don't offer the pizza. I said you have like a over 300 seat restaurant, and you're gonna have people come in here. Maybe the menu is so big, but pizza it's one of those comfort foods that if they see it, oh no, you got pizza, you know what, we'll get a pie for the table. So you come in the table, we're gonna have all this inventory, and you're gonna get a table, come in and order whatever, $17 large pie for whatever, 4 people, and instead of you getting $17 from each person, you're gonna get $17 for all 4 people. And it will happen, and I let him know that will happen, especially if you make a good pizza. It's gonna happen. People are gonna come and buy pizza. You're not gonna make too much money because, again, in a restaurant, pizza is not one of those sustainable things for this restaurant that you got to make a certain amount of money. For a regular pizza place that you can sell a ton of pizza in volume, it's fine. You make great money and you'll be able to sustain your business. But selling a lot of pizzas and people kind of just staying in your real estate for an hour and a half, 2 hours just for $17, and you got to pay your servers and all that. You're not going to make any money. It's just unsustainable. Unless you would have to be selling so much pizza, it's just out of hand. So all this is going to do is just bring your ticket price down. So again, we had this conversation. We opened the restaurant, reopened the restaurant, and the first week we opened, and he came over to me and we had a deep conversation, because again, this restaurant we opened up, he wanted to offer everything, and I was always kind of against, like, you don't want to offer everything. It's a beautiful restaurant. Now it's totally different. The restaurant is doing a lot of the stuff that we talked about, but when we first opened up, we were butting heads a lot, and then we realized that was not working. But we opened up the first week, and he let me know. He's like, yes, you was right. I should have listened to you. Everybody here, he's like, I never really ran a pizza joint. And I said, well, I guess you own a pizza joint now, because we were selling so much pizza that we ended up compromising. He didn't want to get rid of the pizza, and he didn't want to get rid of the person that he hired to do pizza, which I understood. But I said, how about we do at least and then personal pizzas? And, you come up, we can come up with a price. The personal pizza is not going to cost me too much, but we just make it smaller. And, at least, even if we're not getting, $17 per that personal pan, maybe you sell it for $10, $12, $13, whatever. At least it's one person. And then, if everybody else gets pizza, you're getting that per person, instead of you're making more money than if everybody's splitting a large pie. So right now, the hamburger is my pizza in a sense. I have a good hamburger. And people are, people come in just for the hamburger. So again, I'm not going to get rid of it like you guys think I am. I'm still going to offer it. I'm going to offer it for takeout. So as far as your, takeout, I'll offer the casual menu and also the same, whatever. So for takeout, I'll offer the casual menu with hamburgers and all that. And I'll add hamburgers just on a takeout side. So if you're gonna go in Grubhub or whatever, or on the website, I'll be like, hamburgers available for takeout. But I can't have it on the menu. It's just not sustainable. It brings everything else down. Why are you gonna buy a nice $40 prime steak if you feel like eating meat, if you can order a $17 great burger? So I end up, what am I going to do with this nice prime steak? That's the issue I have with the hamburger. It's not that I don't like hamburgers. I love hamburgers, but it's not balanced with the menu. And if I'm going to go either have a bunch of extremely casual food and stick towards the hamburger side, or go and have, food a little bit up one level, which that's what I'm trying to do, and for a lot of reasons. Also because that's more the food that I enjoy doing, and also it's more sustainable for the size of the restaurant. So that's really the two things. Those are the things where I can experiment more with food, and a lot of that style food I enjoy more. And again, I'm not trying to be like fancy whatever. What do you want to call it? I'm not trying to do this fancy food, but I am trying to keep myself at a certain level and trying to get myself better. And a lot of the very casual food, that's just, don't get me wrong, you can really get creative, but I see myself getting more creative and working with more products that I want to work with again, doing the more elevated food. Like I can't work with some of the products. It's just going to cost too much for me to do some, the very casual food. But I can bring in some ingredients that I really enjoy working with, that you don't get the opportunity to work with if you don't have the proper menu or the setting to use these ingredients. So that's where I'm at right now. No more hamburgers. I think we have about 4 more weeks left, maybe 5. I'm gonna try to do it right after Valentine's. So again, tell me what you think. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking crazy getting rid of hamburgers, especially after the hamburger being so popular. I gotta try new things. With everything that's happened, I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna go down, because business is up and down, if I'm gonna fail with this restaurant, because, so let's say the business doesn't pick up the way it was before, like it never gets back to that level, because, you know, it seems like every single week there's always something new. And don't get me wrong, we're getting busier again. So it's like up and down. It's a big swing up and down. And right now we're starting to pick up again. It's showing hope. So we'll see. We'll see. I feel like if I'm gonna go, I might as well go swinging. And the way for me to go swinging is to do what I want to do, in a sense. Instead of trying to please everybody, I think I can do it the way I want to do it, and I actually think will give myself a better product. If that makes any sense to you, or to anybody that's, you know, to anybody that's watching. If I do it the way that I really want to do it, I'm gonna be able to give a better product, a better experience, and it's just gonna be a lot easier instead of trying to do something for everybody, which is almost that diner mentality. And I find myself in that whole mentality that I mentioned before. It's like losing a little bit of identity. Even though I feel that the restaurant right now has an identity, some days I'm like, sometimes I do feel like I'm trying to please maybe a little bit too many people in the menu. I'm doing dishes that maybe are not my favorite dishes to do, or I don't care for them as much. I still try to do the best with that dish, but it's maybe not the dish that I really necessarily care for doing. I kind of maybe doing this dish because I'm trying to, you know, take care of people that like a certain type of style dish. That's what I'm saying. Again, let me know what you think. It's definitely those that work with me. If any of you guys are still watching, I know a couple of you guys leave comments every once in a while. Tell me what you think. The Philly burger is no more in the restaurant in a couple of weeks. All right, guys. Later. Peace.
Get out of the kitchen right now.